Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, or the theme park evangelist. Not going to talk too long tonight. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what happened today. I know it's a tad bit dark, so I'll try scooching this a little closer. So I'm actually currently in the basement of my aunt and uncle's house in northwestern Ontario. At least six members of my family have already gone back home, as they unfortunately have to go back to work tomorrow. I would have gone back to work today, unfortunately, due to the fact that I am. I've got stuff going on, I should say, all the way up until Tuesday, because tomorrow technically is like my last official day of vacation, because Tuesday I have to head back home. So tomorrow is really the last official day. So I'm not counting Tuesday really, because Tuesday I eventually will have to pack up my stuff and drive back across the border, and then drive all the way back to northern Kentucky from there. So with that being said, tomorrow is just going to be the last minute plans day. As of right now, I'm supposed to meet up with my dad's friends in Barrie, Ontario for lunch at Tim Hortons, and then maybe that evening I might meet up with some of my mom's friends, but I'm not 100% sure. But as of right now, that's the plan. And that's really all I have for tomorrow. I'm going to go see my grandmother's friend Dietland tomorrow. Sweet lady from Germany. And I haven't seen her in years. So I would love to go see her at least while I'm here. This might be my last chance to see her. Sounds like her health is not doing that great, so I definitely would love to see her. She's given me permission to see her, so my parents can't exactly. Well, what I mean by my parents is, I've asked my parents, since they know her, hey, can I go see her? And they happen to know who she is, and you guys know I'm up here. And I asked them, and they don't really want me going and bugging her. But if I go and tell them, hey, I spoke to to Dietland on Messenger, and she's given me permission, they can't really say no, can they? So anyway, I'm not necessarily saying that my parents are here. I'm just saying that I did speak to them. Like, yes, I do still talk to my parents, even if I am on vacation. I mean, come on, I go to Florida all the time on vacation. I still talk to them on a regular basis anyway. So as far as like what happened today, I pretty much woke up about 8:30. I woke up with a bad migraine. I'm just like, oh my word, and I'm very sure it's because I went to bed with a bad headache last night. So last night I was playing Snake All with the family, of my cousins specifically, and I was just laughing so hard at everything. We were up pretty late. We were up till like midnight or something like that. We were just partying hard last night. I would like to tell people like to party hard, but I like to work hard too. But I take partying hard pretty seriously as well. So we were up pretty late partying hard, partying it down. It was Christmas, we take Christmas pretty seriously around here. That's for sure. And it was so nice for us all to be able to get together. In fact, it was so nice that we recreated a family photo from like 19 years ago. That was so cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm not going to post that on YouTube. It's, personal stuff, but I am willing to at least share that with you guys. That I am so excited that we got a chance to do that. And it was really nice that a lot of us were able to be here. There was a friend that was unfortunately not here, so we might have to superimpose her face. The only thing I really wish we could have done was had the cottage here, or we could have gone to the cottage to recreate the photo perfectly, and then it would have been like 100% on dot. Unfortunately, I saw the cottage for my last time about 6 years ago or so, give or take, and that was like the last time, just personally, that I saw the cottage. I was very, very fortunate that I got a chance to go to the family cottage one more time before it got destroyed, and we sold it to for my aunt and uncle to buy this trailer for to share with the whole family, which was kind of nice. But the last time I went to the family cottage, which was out in Kincardine, Ontario, and it was literally a 5 minute walk from Lake Huron. I literally stepped in and the smell hit me, and I wanted to cry so hard because I hadn't been there in years, and just all those memories just rushed right back in my brain. I could tell the whole place was falling apart though, but I am so thankful I got to spend one last time there, just to say, I did it. That I was the last of my immediate family to go see it before it was destroyed. So it was a very special trip to me, and I'm very thankful that God gave me that opportunity to be there. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. But as far as today goes, um, my aunt cooked this a really amazing waffle breakfast. I did not take any pictures today, except for the wood fire in there, but and that, a lot of that had to do with the fact that I just had such a bad headache, and my phone needed a charge anyway. But the it was really, really good. We use real maple syrup up here. I don't know how many people use real maple syrup, so I put real maple syrup on my waffles, and then eventually we started playing board games. I pretty much kind of did my own thing part of the morning. I got ready at one point, and then eventually I also took another nap, and I've been like reading this book called "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff." It's actually right here, and I've been kind of reading that off and on. I'm about to read it again before bed, and it's a book that my boss let me borrow. So I'm really thankful I have some free time to kind of read it, and just it's, the fact that it's so quiet and peaceful here, and being able to get away from work just for a little bit. I know I have to go back on Wednesday, but I'm just so thankful again that I got this opportunity to get away from work for a little bit and just clear my mind and go back to work refreshed and renewed. But anyway, that afternoon we played a board game together. It was kind of interesting. Everybody um, was just playing this drawing game, and I was still not feeling that great, but I still enjoyed it. It was hard to draw, but at the very end when I saw what everybody's drawings, I was just laughing so hard. I wish I remembered the name of the game. So everybody would roll the dice, and they would pick whatever they thought was easiest, and then you would basically have to guess what you thought it was, and then that person would have to draw what they thought it was, and it it's it was basically like telephone, except that in the sense that you would start with one thing and then it would end up with a completely different thing, and I was just not expecting it to be the way it was. But anyway, after that, I went on a quick walk. If I had brought my phone with me, I would have taken some pictures and maybe a quick video of me walking around. But I had to use the bathroom pretty bad, and it was, my face was freezing, so I was kind of ready to get back inside. And I was like, I left my phone on the couch anyway. It doesn't matter. And then we came back later and we played more board games. We played another board game called Coup. We played that for a little bit, and then I took another nap and ate chili for dinner, which I didn't think it was necessary to take a picture of it. I mean, the food itself looked great, but it wasn't in the prettiest container or anything. Honestly, my aunt does an incredible job hosting. I don't know how she's done it for years offhand, but I think that's also why we have gathered here for years as well. And then after that, at least half of us, I would say, left to go back home to southern Ontario. And the rest of us are at least staying here till tomorrow. Some of us are also staying until Wednesday. I am at least leaving tomorrow because I gotta get back to my grandmother's house so we can, well, at least so I can go from there back home on Tuesday. But afterwards, I came downstairs and played some more board games with my cousins. We played a game called Sushi after dinner, and then we played another board game. Forget the name of the board game offhand. And then they put on The Office around the same time we came downstairs the first time, and I started getting more interest in The Office. And then it got late, and I was like, well, I kind of want to go to bed, so I finally just kind of wrapped it up and came in here to do a quick YouTube video after I got ready for bed, and now I'm gonna read my book while I'm getting this uploaded to YouTube. So more or less, that was the extent of my day. As far as my Facebook page goes, as now that Christmas is over and today is officially Boxing Day, which is basically a big Christmas shopping day here in Canada. I know in the States it's called the day after Christmas sale. I was surprised we did not do any shopping. Normally, if I were home and if I were off, which more than likely, no, I wouldn't have been off if I had been back home, I would have gone with my mom to the Floor and Small, and I would have gone shopping with her at Bath and Body Works. Because if I had the money and I had the time, I would have given her a Bath and Body Works gift card. I think the other reason why I didn't feel as compelled to buy any Christmas presents this year is because I knew I was going to come up here for Christmas, and I was like, well, I would rather kind of save the money for the trip to Canada, and also I was told to save money for an apartment anyway by the spring, so I figured this year I had the excuse to not buy Christmas presents, and honestly, I haven't really had any time. I've been working so late every single day. I was like, when was I going to have time? I literally would have had to do everything online this year. So, Lord willing, next year I might have the more time, especially since next year I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. Like, the big trip I'm planning on making next year is literally at the end of February, and then to Pigeon Forge and Dollywood in late September. So, that's it. I mean, otherwise, I'm staying home the majority of next year. And this was my second of my two big trips this year. Florida at the beginning of the year, and then Canada at the end of the year. So Florida's just a given. Every single February, I'm always in Central Florida on vacation. Whether my parents are doing something at another time of the year or not, or whether I do something at another time of the year, like I just happen to go to Canada for Christmas, that's not going to change the fact that I'm still going to Central Florida in February. That happens no matter what. Unless I get married or I have kids, I'm going to keep going to Florida because honestly, I can do a Florida trip for like less than $500 because I can stay with TJ. I can get into theme parks for free. I can eat out very, very cheap. As long as I'm still single and I am childless, I can easily go to Central Florida every single February, very, very cheap. Most people cannot afford to go to Central Florida, and most people have never heard of a Central Florida trip for less than $500. I'm very fortunate that I'm friends with TJ and that he owns a place in Central Florida and that I could just stay with him for free and literally get rides from him for free. But it still is not free completely because I have to pay for parking at the parks. You have to pay for eating out expenses and other stuff that you might want to do while you're down there. So it's not 100% free, but I've definitely found loopholes for sure. Like Legoland, I park over at my old job. That's how I've always gotten away with saving money. Anyway, as far as the Facebook page goes, I've gone back to posting various YouTube videos that I've done over the years from 2016 all the way to 2020. They're no longer Christmas themed, so just please enjoy any of those YouTube videos I post until I head back to Central Florida on February 22nd, 2022. And until I see you guys next, which will more than likely be tomorrow, I will see you guys in the next vlog. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great night. Peace out.